Well, this is probably the best this channel's ever going to look for a camp cooking place. So we are camping this weekend. I'm going to try something completely new. We are going to make enchiladas with our camp oven. Someone said that everybody only ever makes like brownies and cupcakes and different things in their camp oven. So I was like, well, I'll try something different. This is just going to be an easy enchiladas because I'm just going to use meat, canned enchilada sauce, and tortillas. So these are definitely not fancy. These are just easy ones that we make at our house. So let's get started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use this Coleman camp oven to finish it off at the end. So I really like this. I've been using it a lot. It just folds together and you put it up together like this. Pretty simple. And it's just a camp oven that you can bring with you. And you have your oven on the inside of here. Once I put it up like that. And on the inside, you have your oven. Put that down and you lock it the same way. This is the Coleman version. I also have the Modern Innovations version, and that one has a glass window on the front. So I've used that one more. I've only used this one a few other times. So I'm still getting used to it. But you're just gonna put it on this camp stove when we're done, and we're gonna heat up our enchiladas. So we'll set that over here for right now. And I'm going to make it in these little 8" by 8" pans because I know they fit on the grate inside of the oven. So let's just start by cooking some meat that we have. Start our stove, and we're just going to cook this up. I bought the cheapest bagged meat I could find. And so first step, brown our meat. I'm gonna wash my hands. Really hot. We'll turn that down so it doesn't go so fast. I have this cool set that has all these different pieces in it, including a cheese grater that we're gonna have to use. So I really like this cheese grater. It's awesome. But as we brown our meat, we'll start grating our cheese. That way we're kind of not wasting too much time. All right, our meat is browning. While that browns, let's shred our cheese. This bowl that I like has a little side, so it should keep it all in there. So let's shred this up. Look at that, it comes right off of here. I don't know if you can see it, and this is a GSI set that I have, and it has a shredder, an egg whisk, a whole bunch of spoons and forks, a whole bunch of very useful pieces. And we do have a can opener that we've added to it that we just keep in there so that we have everything. And the sun's going down. It even looks like I tried to do the light thing. Golden hour, isn't that what they call it? Flip our meat around a little bit. It's so hot that I want to keep moving it around. And yes, I know I'm taking the easy way out, just buying the sauce. So we're going to make sure we use it all. The only thing about this oven that'll be a problem is I can only put one of these 4x4 pieces in at once. So I can probably fit 5 enchiladas cooking at a time. So it'll take a little bit longer to cook as I'm having to only cook 5 at a time. But the nice thing about these ovens is they cook really fast. So even if I'm supposed to cook it for 20 minutes or so, it's usually only like 10 minutes. And all this stuff is going to be pre-cooked. So it's basically just to melt the cheese and heat up the sauce that is in the enchilada. We've really just been hanging out at the campsite. There's a cool waterfall behind us. So we've been hanging out there, hanging out in the Tentsile. It's been a pretty easy day today. Tomorrow we're going to go whitewater rafting on one of the only natural rivers left, the Chattooga in the United States. So the oldest and I are going to go rafting in Duckies. We did it once last year. We have a friend that knows how to do it, and they take us because I don't know what I'm doing. So that's our plan tomorrow. We're camping for 3 days this weekend. Power and water, which is really nice, and this covered cooking area. And we have our tent over by the fire. I keep a stainless steel can opener in here. I use stainless steel just so, well, it's less likely to rust. And sometimes it takes us a day to get home before everything gets completely cleaned. Move around, make sure there's enough on the bottom. So I think I have 10 of these, so I'll put 5 into each of our enchilada sauces. I'm not adding the chili sauce because the kids don't like it spicy. We're gonna add a cup of this here, like that. I like to add a little bit of cheese to the inside of the enchilada. Look at that, I did this at like the right time of day. It feels like I have good lighting. Maybe I don't, but let me know. Look at that. All right, so we have our enchiladas, our meat, enchilada sauce, and everything in there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off of here. While we're making those, we'll warm up our oven. 375, it will not take this very long to get to 375. Let's get our enchiladas put together. I'm just using flour tortillas. I'm gonna use my favorite spoon. I have this long spoon that has a silicone end. And we're just gonna add some meat that already has the cheese in it to the taco or enchilada. Wrap it up and set it in here. Oh good, it fits. I wasn't really sure how well it would. Huge spider. Daddy long legs. All right, add some more meat to the next one. There we go. It's not a lot of meat. I always feel like it doesn't make enough meat. And we're gonna set it in and do all 10 of these. This last one's just gonna be a cheese enchilada. The kids will like that. They like that. Basically a quesadilla. All right, then we're gonna cover the top in our sauce. Make sure it's all covered. There we go. Look at that. We have camping enchiladas. Pour our cheese on top. And we're right at 375. And it's 375, as you can see, it is hot in there. So we're going to put our grate right in the middle. Woo. And set the first one in. And we'll let those cook for about 10 minutes. We'll see what they look like when we're done. All right, let's come check out the first set. The door is really hot. I'm going to try to catch it on here, this plate, so I don't have to touch it. Yeah, cheese is melted. We'll call that good. Put the other one in. Close it up. I had to turn the heat down because it hit 500 degrees. But there's our first set right there. We'll put a little grated cheese on top just for good measure. More cheese. We also have some fruit that we're going to eat. So not just enchiladas, but there's our enchiladas. Look at that. Probably could have put the sauce on all of it, but they're hot, they're cooked, and we are all set. So let's just let this last one cook and we'll pull it out. Go.